Forgot how to do a movie review intro. It has been so long since I have reviewed a movie. My whole channel, I feel like, was movie reviews. I'm steering to a different path now than what I've been doing before. I want to address that immediately before I start this movie review because I know I was movie reviewing Keanu Archives, but now I've steered towards expressing myself more. And I understand that expressing myself more will get me shit on. Like, I want to just say that I know what I said in my now deleted Machine Gun Kelly video was uncalled for. I said so much things, but that was my opinion. I am wrong for that, but there will be a Machine Gun Kelly video coming, and you have to understand my opinion. There have been other YouTubers out there who have talked about his movies and how shit they are, but with my upcoming video, I'm not going to be shitting on him. I'm going to be giving him actual credit, because I'm actually shocked to say he does have a good movie, but this video is not about Machine Gun Kelly. It's about this movie review series that I haven't done in a while. They are coming back. There are so many other movies I have to review, and I feel like steering clear and, like, doing other stuff, like doing breaking news and then other random videos, other side projects, you know, delays the movie reviews even more. So, there's a movie review today. I don't know what other videos are coming out as well. I think there's a Keanu archive. I know I said in the community post they're ending, and they are. I've decided to end the Keanu archives and focus on more archive series that I have. I ended the William Zabka series early because there was nothing else I could watch. The Alex Winter archives will still happen, but if I can't find any more footage of Alex Winter, then that's over too. The Grunge archives was a little test. Alright, it was a little test. It didn't get that much views, so I'm not continuing that. The TV show reviews will also be coming back. I've decided to review The Last of Us because it just dropped their final season, and I want to express my opinion on The Last of Us and how I'm nervous for season 2. We all know what's going to happen. I'm not even going to say anything because we all know what's going to happen in season 2. We all watched the finale, and even if you didn't play the game, buckle up. I'm sure you have friends who played the game and will tell you exactly what happened. I'm sure you watched the show with friends who played the game. So there's that. Also, my next TV show review, or just show review in general, will be Heartstopper. I just binged the whole series on Webtoon, and now I'm going to watch the show and then talk about it. And then there's other shows that I'll be talking about soon and stuff like that. Okay, I don't want to rant anymore. Let's just get on to the movie review.
Oh, it's just Weezer. Weezer? Oh my god, it's Weezer!
As you can tell from that clip, we are talking about Fred Figglehorn, played by Lucas Crushaink, who, he's my favorite YouTuber now. I find it funny that I grew up with Fred, and now I watch Lucas. It's like I'm watching two different people, even though Lucas is Fred, but he's separated himself from Fred. I also want to talk about, before we, again, start the movie review, I just want to say there will be another video, actually, about Lucas Crushaink's other Nickelodeon show, because while this review is about Fred's movies, I do want to make a separate video about Fred's show. I think Fred's show is completely different from YouTube Fred, and we're going to talk about that in a different video. And then we're going to talk about the other thing, which Lucas has even talked about, and that's Marvin. Very weird Nickelodeon show, but Nickelodeon was trying to capitalize on YouTubers getting their own show. Hence why Fred got his own movie, and why Annoying Orange hasn't gotten his own movie yet. YouTubers get their own shows. It happens now too anyway. Liza Koshy got her own show. You could argue that a bunch of YouTubers get their own shows and they become hosts and stuff. Like Lily Singh became a talk show host, and that was... Drew Gooden made a whole video about it, but, you know, yeah, in a nutshell, it's crazy that YouTubers were getting their own shows and movies, especially back then, like when Cartoon Network signed up Annoying Orange for the Annoying Orange show, which I know some people don't like it, and to be fair, I have mixed feelings on it too, but it was okay. Like, can we agree? That budget was wild, except for, like, you know, certain things. Like, they could have built an actual grocery store, and they could have built an actual stuff, but... I mean, then again, Annoying Orange was always low budget. I mean, this was also during, I mean, like, it's crazy, because the clip I just showed you, yes, Weezer was on Fred, but Weezer was also on Annoying Orange. That was a YouTube renaissance for Weezer. It was the Weezer songs on YouTube. Alright, what am I But welcome back to Amy's movie review. It's been a long time, and here it is. Fred the movie, and Fred the movie 2 and 3, And I want to just say that I've actually seen all of them when I was a kid. I watched them when they came out. I was there for all of those movies. When I watched Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred, you know what I immediately thought of? This video. I thought of The Babysitter's a Vampire when I watched Fred 2. It's funny how all these Fred movies somehow connect to Fred's videos, because it's crazy. Granted, Fred 3, Summer Camp or whatever, Camp Fred, that was never in a Fred video. I don't think Fred, when he was doing YouTube, ever had a camp video, but Fred 1, maybe Fred 1 would have happened in a YouTube video. I have a feeling Fred would have vlogged the whole thing. But, yeah, we're going to talk about all the Fred movies right now. I know this video is probably so long because I ranted twice in a row already, but we're going to talk about all the Fred movies in this video. Fred, the first movie, came out on September 18th, 2010, the year that I moved for the first time. I'm not going to get into it, but I used to live somewhere else, and I was watching Fred. I would imitate him all the time. And then I moved, and I was a bit sad, but then Fred came out with the movie, and I was very confused and very happy because I didn't know Fred had a show. I was only watching YouTube Fred. So, this movie had a budget of $4 million, which is crazy. But it only has, there's no Rotten Tomatoes score, which I find it to be a bit shocking. Stuff like this normally has scores on Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. And here's another thing I want to mention. Bertha is a character on Fred that we have never seen, but we've heard her, alright? She's obviously in the Fred show, and she's played by two different girls. Jeanette McCurdy actually played Bertha in the first Fred movie, but in the last two Fred movies, at least I think the last two Fred movies, I'm not even sure Bertha's in the other movie, Bertha's played by Daniela Monette, who plays Trina in Victorious, who, God bless her soul, I freaking love Trina. I freaking love Daniela Monette, whatever. Also, Fred has, two famous people in this franchise. John Cena and Siobhan Fallon Hogan. You might not know her, but she has been in a bunch of big movies, like Forrest Gump, she was the bus driver. Daddy Daycare, she was a mom, I think, in that one. She is a big actor. John Cena, now he acts more, so I can't even say, here's a picture of John Cena. You can't see him. Anyways, John Cena being, I like how it says here, it says Padre de Fred. We've never seen Fred's dad, so that's why they made John Cena Fred's dad, because you can't see him. Funny. Also, I think Fred's dad's in prison, though, so I guess, But anyways, the first Fred movie was about Fred, stalking Judy. Okay, I realize this movie's aged a bit like milk, but, for those of you who don't know, Fred has had this huge crush on a girl named Judy. He never acted on it because, canonically, I think Fred was in middle school or elementary school. I don't remember what grade Fred was in, which is weird that he's in high school, I think. It doesn't matter, because it's weird. Anyways, she moves, so he just tries to find her. He runs into squirrels, which is what Fred calls dogs. And he meets this imaginary guy named Durf. Or that's just Lucas Crushaink. I don't know if any of you noticed that, but Durf is just Lucas Crushaink. I watched the movie when I was a kid. As a kid, I liked it. Now, I see problems with it. And I gotta say, I can't believe they got Flo from Progressive to play Kevin's mom. Alright? Jake Weary, if you watch this, you did a fine job as Kevin. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright? And you probably regret being in these movies. Well, I don't even know if you were in the third movie, if I remember correctly. You were in the third movie. But you did an awesome job. Very good job. You just did good. Alright, bro, you did good. Okay? Don't let anyone tell you that it was cringe. It may have been cringe back then. It's cringe now, but, you try your best, bro.
Her fingernails are sharp, her teeth are pointed too. Mom, let me alone with her, now what am I gonna do? The babysitter's a vampire. She's looking at me like I'm dinner tonight.
Here's the weird thing about the next two movies we're talking about, which is Fred and 2, Night of the Living Fred, and Fred 3, Camp Fred. Camp Fred and Night of the Living Fred are the only movies you can stream. No, I'm not kidding. Fred 2 is on Tubi and Amazon Prime Video, while Fred 3 is on Amazon Prime Video and YouTube. And I find it to be very weird because you can't stream the first movie unless you use a website. And it's just very weird. But anyways, Fred 2 came out October 22nd, 2011, which is kind of ironic because this counts as a Halloween movie, and it came out the month of Halloween. The premise of the movie is kind of simple. Fred thinks his music teacher is a vampire, which I know all of you are going to say, oh, didn't you just say Fred had a whole thing about his babysitter being a vampire? Yes, this is basically the same thing, but different because it's a 1 hour and 24-minute movie. Fred going, my babysitter's a vampire! Well, not my babysitter's a vampire. He's going to go, oh my god, my new music teacher's a vampire! Yeah, no, shit. I mean, he ends up being wrong, and then at the end of the movie it's revealed that he is a vampire, and he was right the whole time, and I mean, it was okay. I felt bad for the music teacher, even though he ended up being a vampire at the end, or maybe he wasn't, he was just fucking with Fred, but, you know, an okay movie. Weird? Yes. I bet no one noticed, though, that Bertha changed actresses. I don't even think I remember noticing. My stegosaurus-sized pea brain couldn't comprehend. This was a year after I moved, so still getting used to my surroundings at that time when I was a kid. Nowadays, yeah, this is just The Babysitter's a Vampire, which they did turn into a show. That's so funny. They did turn My Babysitter's a Vampire into a show. I think it was on Nick. Let me just check for a minute. I don't know if that was Lucas Crushank's doing. But My Babysitter's a Vampire was a show, I think, on, it was a Disney show and a movie, but I gotta say, I think Lucas Crushaink had something to do with that. But let's move on to the final movie.
He looks in my mouth. He's getting grossed out. I should have listened when my mom said, "Don't forget to brush." Or it'll be too late.
This is the final movie in the Fred series. Also, wow, the production company is called Durf Films, and Durf was a character in the first movie. Anyways, it don't matter. So, holy shit, I didn't even realize. Okay, so according to the cast list, the dude from Liv and Maddie plays a character. Joey Bragg is a Disney actor, and he was in a Nickelodeon movie. How crazy is that? This is him, by the way. Joey Bragg. He plays a character named Magoo. I'm surprised I didn't notice that when I was a kid, but I don't think I watched Liv and Maddie when it was airing when I was a kid. I don't even know when Liv and Maddie aired. Hold on a minute. Before we get into that. Liv and Maddie. When did Liv and Maddie start airing? Yeah, like 2013. So he joined Liv and Maddie a year after this. So yeah, I never even knew about Joey Bragg until he joined Liv and Maddie the year after this movie came out, which this movie came out July 28th, 2012, and then Liv and Maddie comes out 2013. But anyways, in this movie, Fred's mom says, you're going to summer camp. And Fred is thinking he's going to the cool summer camp, but he's going to the pee-pee-poo-poo summer camp. He makes friends, though, like Joey Bragg's character, Magoo, and for some reason, I just want to say, I want to thank Fred for one thing, and that is my love for cheese fries. Thank you, Lucas Crushaink. You made me addicted to cheese fries. I can't go for a day without thinking about cheese fries, man. When I'm going out to New Jersey and I'm at the boardwalk and I'm scared of smelling like weed, I just go to the cheese fries, get a bucket of it, and I'm fine. I'm safe. I'm good. Also, I want to point out that Padre de Fred, Fred's dad, was barely in this movie. He had one scene. And the scenes we had with Fred's mom, she was falling in love with the pizza delivery dude. So, yeah. I don't actually remember this movie that much, except for the ending, which Fred was like, oh my damn it, I hated summer camp. And he winked at Magoo, and he's like, nah, I didn't hate it, man. I'm gonna come back, though. I think Fred did go back to that camp after that, but, you know, sorry, I'm looking at my YouTube right now. There's so many quiet videos. Okay, you know, we'll talk about it in a minute. I'm gonna rank the Fred movies right now. Fred 1, I would say, is 10 out of 10. It's childhood comedy gold. Fred 2, 6 out of 10. But then Fred 3, 3 out of 10. They could have done more and less gross out humor and stuff like that. There will be kind of more Fred content in the next video, but yeah, that's my ranking for all the Fred movies. Next video will be about Fred's show and how I never ever watched it, but there's gonna be one episode we're talking about in particular in that episode. So yeah, and then Marvin, and then also Fred had a cartoon. I remember that, and we're gonna talk about that. Before we end this video off, I just want to say that I know there's some YouTube drama going on right now, and I just want to say that I have made one rule for my channel, and I am never talking about drama. I think the only drama I've ever talked about is Bam Margera's situation, and even with that, I get a lot of shit for it, and I'm like, well, there's evidence for it. I'm not gonna talk about YouTuber drama, because that'll just probably, it won't get me canceled, and I'm pretty sure it would get me more views, but I just don't want to do it. Because then I'm expressing whose side I'm on, and while we just got evidence for this, drama, and I already know what side I was on in the beginning, and I'm on that side fully, I just won't talk about it. I talk about, one drama. It's Bam Margera. It's all I ever talk about. One time it was MGK, because I don't like him. I just don't. He's shady as hell. I don't like him. And yeah, that's it. So, I know about the situation. I watched 3 videos about it. I'm going to actually recommend you to someone who talks about it the way I talk about it. If I made a video about it, it would be like this. I recommend you all subscribe to Buster Live YouTube. Buster Live, I just watched his stream last night, and also his video today, last night as well. Very cool dude. Very cool dude. He expresses his opinion very well, even with his ADHD-ness. I don't mind when he rants, and when he makes a point, he makes a point. He's a really cool dude. I recommend you subscribe to him and learn more about Quite. See, I just said the YouTuber's name. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I know a Quite situation. You want to watch about it? Go to Buster Live TV. I won't make a video about it. I don't even know if I want to share my stance on it. I'm just redirecting you to other YouTubers, because I know that if I say anything, I'm going to probably get canceled on Twitter, and joke's on you, because I don't have a Twitter. I have had Twitters. I can't remember the passwords for any of them, so I've decided no Twitter. You want to follow me? You follow me on Instagram. You follow me at Sincerely Nirvana 2.0. Sincerely _Nirvana 2.0. That's where you follow me. You want to read? Go to my Wattpad. It's Sincerely Nirvana. You want a Discord? It'll happen. A Discord will happen. A podcast is going to happen. A Discord's going to happen. Gaming? Don't know. But you want a Discord? It will happen one day if y'all just comment down below you want a Discord. That's all you gotta do. I know I haven't ended the video yet, but I just want to say, one more thing. You're not subscribed. You want to know how I know you're not subscribed? Because 98.6% of you watch my videos but aren't subscribed. And only 1.4 of you watch my videos and are subscribed. There's a way to fix this, though. I know you people like my content. In fact, I got a comment yesterday saying that one of my videos was on a recommended. That means I'm getting there. I'm getting big. My Tony Hawk video was on someone's recommended, and now I'm getting hella views. By hella views, I mean 8 views, but I'm getting more views. I'm trying my best to become a really good YouTuber. So, what you can do to support me is like this video, comment what you want from me. I'll do what I like. If you want me to review a movie, I will. My plan for a Discord is that I'm gonna make chats where you can recommend movies and TV shows and anything else you want me to cover, and stuff like that. Make sure to subscribe. Very important. If you want to see more content, you have to subscribe. You have to hit that subscribe button. You hit the subscribe button. Click the bell and turn on post notifications so you're notified for all of my videos. And what else do YouTubers say? No, that's it actually. I don't have a Patreon, but still working on that. Still trying to figure it all out. I am thinking about opening a Patreon because money is getting a little tight for me, but it's fine. I'm thinking about opening all these things like a real YouTuber would, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next couple of videos.